After the successful Black Panther in 2018, tragedy struck when Chadwick Boseman, who played the titular T'Challa, unfortunately passed away to colon cancer, which left Marvel in one of the toughest spots any studio could be in. They had to decide whether to recast the character, which had the possibility of enraging fans, or they could decide not to recast him and honor his legacy. Today we're going to be talking about whether or not Marvel should in fact recast the character. Now, recasting people that have passed away is not something that is strange or rare. It's happened in the Harry Potter movies. The first Dumbledore passed away, so they had to pass it on to another actor, obviously, because Dumbledore played a very important role later in the films and the books, so they obviously had to go ahead and recast this character. And the character of Black Panther is arguably even more important and detrimental to the Marvel Cinematic Universe than Dumbledore was to the Harry Potter universe. So I ask, why did they decide not to recast Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther? The simple answer is the fans. Black Panther is a bit of a different film compared to every other Marvel Cinematic Universe film. It was an all-black cast, and of course black people found pride in that, which there's nothing wrong with. But if you was to recast this character, you're now angering an entire race pretty much, and it just so happens that this same race, there's a lot of problems between America and black people, just to be honest. So obviously Marvel, being an American company, didn't want to make this rash decision at the time and anger all of these fans, because it might have even caused riots. I'm not even gonna lie, it was very important to them, and I understand why. So Marvel were left in quite the situation where they had to create a reason for Chadwick Boseman's off-screen death in Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever, which I would admit they handled very well. Genuinely, they made it feel like the movie was dedicated to Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther, and I 100% respect that, and I think that's the most that they could do in this situation. Make the second film about him. Make him feel missed, loved, and appreciated. We're pushing 2030s. We're at 2025 right now. You cannot hang on to this character forever, okay? You just have to let it go. It's unfortunate he passed away, but this character does need to thrive, and in order for that to happen, he needs to be recasted as soon as possible. Now, there are a few picks for Black Panther's recast, and I do think a lot of them are decent, but the one that stands out to me is Damson Idris. Now, he played Franklin Say in Snowfall. I'm sure a lot of you've seen that on TikTok, the TV show. Their clips are always getting posted. He is great in that role, and I think he genuinely looks even more like Black Panther than Chadwick Boseman did, and I think he would play the role insanely better. Unfortunately for Chadwick Boseman, he didn't really get much time to shine as Black Panther. His first film fails to bring his character out. He's kind of bland in this film. He is much better in Civil War, but in the Black Panther film, he's just overshadowed by Killmonger. Killmonger's a way better character, to be honest, and it's unfortunate because Chadwick Boseman will never get the chance to prove himself again. But that doesn't mean that Damson Idris can't take that spotlight and make something of it. I think we're way past the point now to be hanging on to the past. Marvel seriously need to lock in, recast the character, and make an amazing Black Panther 3, especially with the next two Avengers films coming up, which are supposed to be higher stakes than Infinity War and even Endgame. I feel like you're gonna need all the characters you can get, and you need to cast the right people. Shuri did fine in Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever, but I do think that movie is kind of ass. I do think it's better than the first one, but at the same time, I don't know what it is. It just wasn't doing it for me. If they cast Damson Idris for Black Panther, which I think will happen at some point, I genuinely think he's gonna get the part, then that is the best decision they can make at this point in time. Back when Chadwick Boseman unfortunately passed away, I can understand why they decided to halt and not recast. I understand it, but it has been a long time since then, and I think that they need to move on. I think the people that would be angry about this recasting should look in the mirror and realize the world is not all about them, okay? Chadwick Boseman was a great Black Panther. Damson Idris could be an even better Black Panther. We just need to give him the chance. And not even just Damson Idris, any of the people that Marvel are eyeing up, any black man in Hollywood that they think could play the character and has amazing acting skills could do just as good a job. They just need to be given the chance, and I feel like taking away such an iconic character from many black people's lives, making it so that that character doesn't even appear on screen anymore because they can't recast him, I think is a terrible idea. And genuinely, I don't think Chadwick Boseman would want this character to be locked behind something that nobody could ever unlock again, because the only reason this character is off the market right now is because he passed away. So if Marvel continue to listen to the fans, there is no way we will ever see this character on screen live action again. So I think Marvel should do themselves a favor and everybody else a favor, recast the character and make amazing Black Panther films, because I'm sure there are many people out there that still want to see a solo male Black Panther film. You have so many talented young black actors that could portray this role. You just need to give them the chance. Please do let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you think it's the right thing to do to recast Chadwick Boseman or not. I'm very keen to hear other people's opinions on this, but for me, I do think he should have been recasted a long time ago. Thank you again for watching my videos. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'm out.